Okay, so no love lost for Arsenal, but as a gunner, I can't help understanding the pain as of late. When you look at the squad, the quality isn't there. Aubameyang is the only star man with Lacazette, the other candidate, and David Luiz. Come on, he's just there because of his experience. Played Spurs off the park for the first 25 to 30 minutes of the second half, but the defenders fell apart. Nothing Arteta could do about that, but I think that they need a center midfielder and a defensive midfielder in order to get back to the top. I really like Arteta, but he needs to be more proactive rather than reactive with substitutions. I really hope and have faith that Arteta can turn us around, but I think it's going to take him some time because something is not right at Arsenal right now.
In the first half, Arsenal were a bit slow in possession. They played a little less aggressively, but it was an absolute banger of a goal by Lacazette in the 15th minute. But again, after a defensive slump, we lost our lead and it was 1-1 after just 137 seconds. At the end of first half, Arsenal showed some signs of improvement, but it was not much to make a difference. In the second half, Arsenal did some pinpoint passing. They showed a bit of aggression. They were kind of troubling the Tottenham defense and they were looking very dangerous. But again, a little bit loss of aggression and less amount of focus cost us a second goal. And the same slump in defense and the poor defensive show by Arsenal continued in this game too. Seeing the past performances against Leicester and Wolves, I thought Arsenal were a better position to win the North London derby, but it was not so. So I hope they get sorted with this defensive problem as soon as possible and we can come back strongly and win matches. Come on, you Gunners. Come on, Arsenal.
Like yesterday, from the first minute, I was a bit underconfident about our performance, because this was not the Arsenal we were seeing against Wolves or we were seeing against the first half in Leicester or against Norwich or Southampton. It was quite different. It was a regular away day, big six Arsenal we have seen in the past 5 years. Like, the only thing the team could give their fans was celebrating Tottenham's Day and winning the FA Cup probably. But now the Tottenham's Day seems to be uncertain. See, I'm not dropping the standards of being an Arsenal fan, but we have to be. That's the reality. Like, that's the only thing we have left to celebrate this year. And yeah, yesterday the players didn't show any fight. Like that goal against equalizer goal, 1-1, that dropped the confidence of the attackers. It dropped the confidence of our team, and that led to that terrible defeat. And I am just fed up of this performance, and I want a boost in this team. And I feel it was not the manager's mistake. It was something like, it seemed the players were not up to it. Like, no, I have to say the players were not up to it.
Last night's derby was, I think, one of the worst defensive performances by the team in this season, and it raises some important questions which the team management needs to answer. Firstly, why did we play Kolasinac knowing the fact that he has been underperforming constantly? Right from the first touch, the team looked underconfident, shaky, and the defense was sloppy. Secondly, why did we choose to play Pepe and instead of Saka, while Saka was performing brilliantly in the past few matches? And Mustafi could barely manage to stand on his feet throughout the match. So I feel there's nothing above the team. For the sake of the team, we have sacked Unai Emery. For the sake of the team, we have literally forced Arsene Wenger to resign after serving for 22 years. So I don't find a point why, for the sake of the team, we are unable to offload players like Mustafi and Luiz, who has been constantly underperforming in the past seasons that we have seen Mustafi, and obviously in the past few matches that Luiz has played for Arsenal. But nevertheless, we should always hope that the team will bounce back probably the next season, because this season seems to be over for us. And come on, you Gunners, all the best.
Just watch the North London derby. Pretty much disappointed, heartbroken. But that's what you get for being an Arsenal fan. Hopes every new year, new season. Any manager, I would lose to any manager, but not Mourinho. I mean, I can't imagine him giving out interviews against Arsenal after this defeat. And I still wonder what was Kolasinac thinking uh, during that back pass. I still wonder why not Rob Holding. Uh, he's more technical. He could start better. I, at least instead of David Luiz, he should be given a chance. Can't believe till the 70th minute we had 83% of possession and still failed to score despite creating so many chances. So many chances. Why? I really can't believe this. Until next year.
So, to be very honest, it looked like a mid-table clash between two average teams. It lacked cutting edge, it lacked quality, it lacked passion, it lacked the fans. So it was a very average game, and to be very honest, a very boring game to watch. I don't want to talk about Spurs, whether they are better than us, whether we are better than them. I don't want to get into that debate. I'm just worried about my team, how we are going to go for top four and Champions League spot again in the next season. I'm just really worried about the direction we are going right now, mostly because of the defense we have currently. A couple of good games and then a game like this, which kills the momentum, which kills the morale of the team. So I don't want to talk about our defense individually right now. They all made mistakes, but plenty have been spoken about them. I don't want to dig deep into that. We all know that a complete overhaul is required, right from the defensive coaches to the first team players to the bench. I think our current defense should go and a new pair of defense should come. This is the need of the hour. Apart from that, I think Ceballos and Xhaka were very dominant in the midfield. They controlled the game really well, especially in the uh, initial part of the second halves, and I think they deserve some kind of praise. Bellerin had a very nice game in the right flank. Tierney was okay in the left. Aubameyang had a very off kind of a day. I mean, any other day he would have scored those two sitters, but it is what it is. We can't expect him to score each and every match, each and every shot. So it happens in football. Like I said, with that brilliant goal, I think we all jumped out of joy seeing that against Spurs. And I expect a lot from Pepe. I don't think he's delivering what he's capable of delivering. I don't know whether it's still adaptation or what is happening internally, but we expect a lot from Pepe in the coming months. So it was a bang average game. We move forward. Anyway, European hopes are gone. We won't get into Europa next season, I think, which is decent. We can concentrate on the league and getting into top four next season. So we move forward to Liverpool, hoping for a better result. Go Gunners!